The joy of the Lord is my strength, baby. And I want the whole world here with me, enjoying God, just knowing that there's never a moment that He's not with us. So I know you guys think I'm crazy. I'm forever talking about how my God influencer Carrie, he's like a direct messenger from God to me. So right now I'm praying to God, praying, God, what do we do with our business in the U.S.? And so there's a number that God speaks to me through. There is number 411, which is Him saying specifically, Nikki, I will help you with this business. And it's a business that we've had for 30 years, guys, and we don't want to give it up. So the number 411 first showed up on a telephone number that I needed to call. And then a couple of hours later, we're driving home, and there's a billboard, this big billboard with the number 411 that God's Spirit just took me to. And then the very next day, Carrie got up and did a new message. And of all the verses in the Bible, he quoted from Philippians 4:11. And there was just God saying, Nick, I want you moving forward with this business with full confidence, knowing that I am with you. So this is the message from Carrie that just I had to replay again, just to remind myself as I go and take on that business, guys, I'm not going alone. That God's strength is within me. But enough from me. Here's Carrie.
But, this way is had brought me out of a really dark place and into a good place. And
he's talking about this same Breakfast Bible group that I said is taking me from a dark place to such a good place. So thank God that I'm not alone, that these verses from the Bible are really what we need to tackle our lives, guys, to help us turn anything around and remind ourselves that God can help us with any situation that we have going on. It's just for us to take this time, like Carrie would take this time every day to have this time with the Breakfast in the Bible group. And he said it took him from a dark place to a very good place. Same thing with me, guys.
I'm very grateful that you guys kept this going, and that because the same way that this room helped me, I'm sure that it has the opportunity to help other people too, And this particular verse, why I chose to read it this morning, after noticing, like I said, something about it that really stood out. And what stood out in this particular verse was when Apostle Paul said, I have learned the secret of living in every situation. And, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like, that's the secret.
That's the secret.
Like, that is literally the secret. Like that, like, any person who like is successful or has accomplished anything or who went through any battle and made it through the other end, like, that is the secret. Like, you could do anything through Christ who strengthens you.
You guys got that? We can do anything through this strength that within us through God.
Once you fix your mind on God and take your mind off everything else.
Fix your mind on God. Keep your focus on God. That is not me who's going to go to this U.S. and tackle this business. It's me and God. And His strength and His favor and His wisdom, His help, His support is going to come through me. Okay, guys?
That is just literally the secret. And just remember, you could do anything. Through the strength of God and through the power of God.
And His power.
And I just feel an overwhelming sense of just being grateful to God today, and just being grateful to all the people in my lives. And I just want to speak a blessing over each and every one of your lives. And I just pray that God takes you into higher places, and that you continuously keep your heart and your mind focused on God.
That's my prayer for you too, guys. Let's continue to keep our heart and our focus on God, no matter the situation that's going on around us. Nothing is too difficult for God. We don't have to worry about the world's economy. We don't have to worry about anything. We just have to show up and keep listening to God. Every moment, every second, collaborating with Him. That's where the joy comes, knowing that we're not tackling life alone. God day, like they say in Nigeria.
That you just keep Him, keep Him in all your ways. So thank you again, everyone.
Okay. Okay, guys, keep God in all your ways, and I promise you, he won't disappoint. Just listen. Make sure you're having your appointments with him. Go to the We Roll with God on YouTube. Listen to the Carrie's words of wisdom. I promise you, just how he took me out of the dark place and himself out of the dark place by listening to these messages. I promise you guys, when you fill yourself up with God's words, it takes you places that you can never, ever dream. God gives us more than we could even ask or imagine.